ladies and gentlemen, we're back with Real Deal Talk. And in the house, once again, the second time in a year, the return of Snake the Nate. Bro, how you doing?
I'm doing excellent.
Come
I'm
on.
Doing much better than the last time I was sitting in this chair.
Okay, talk to me. What does that mean?
So the last time I was in this chair, you'll have to go back and look at the interview.
Yeah.
I couldn't remove my hands from the table.
Okay.
You remember Big John?
Yes.
We were doing some drilling like 4 days before that, and he took me down. And Big John, when he takes you down, you go down.
Yeah.
And I landed awkwardly on my neck. So I was in here. That was a Saturday. So I was so beat to shit, and then I had that neck injury. So I literally could not move from this position because I was just so jacked up. Watch the interview. I don't move my hands. I couldn't, because I didn't want to show that I was injured. I didn't want to show that I was like, ugh, so.
I had no idea.
We're loose now.
Yeah, you're loosey-goosey?
Much better.
All right, so you're ready to go, bro. See, I had no idea.
Oh, yeah, I'd fight in the parking lot if they let me.
No idea. Yeah, I was bummed when I went to the fight. You didn't fight. What happened?
This interview happened. This is what happened. I blame this. So at the time, I didn't realize the Mr. Chu Kim, who we were fighting, is a jiu-jitsu guy.
Yeah.
So I thought he was something different.
Yeah.
And I'm a jiu-jitsu guy, so I mentioned my background, and I think he kind of got nervous that I've been a jiu-jitsu guy a little bit longer than him. So that's the only thing I could think of.
Oh, how about
Like I
that,
said,
huh?
You were digging the questions out.
Hey, I'm just doing my job here, bro.
It was actually a part of my plan. I was never going to talk about jiu-jitsu, but I was just so sore and just so beat up. I just couldn't come up with my white lie fast enough. But my plan was I'm a Krav Maga master.
Yeah, that's
I'm
the
really,
facts.
I'm really not.
All right, bro.
Cat's out of the
Let's get a recap here. Let's get down. First of all, let's start once again with the name Snake the Nate. How did that come to be?
I like playing with rattlesnakes. That's
For real?
Yeah, that's the easiest way to put it. Yeah.
Okay, how far back does that go?
As long as I can remember, when my like I said last time, I got 7 siblings. So we used to live in a neighborhood, and we were just running amok in that neighborhood. So my mom was like, "Yo, you guys are messing up everyone's house. You guys are just being too chaotic." So what she did, she moved us to the hills of Lake Elsinore, and we went on top of this mountain on 5 acres. Literally, the closest neighbor to me was, quarter mile maybe.
Yeah.
So up there, all there was wildlife. It wasn't no concrete, no paved streets, no nothing. So all we did was we started seeing rattlesnakes and seeing snakes, and next thing we know, that was our little hobby, was going and finding snakes, and that's where the name came
And
from.
specifically rattlesnakes.
Yeah, that's my.
Okay, so here's the question, everybody. I know that everybody's dying to know this, including Jason over here. Why is it Snake the Nate and not Nate the Snake?
Because I'm part snake, baby.
Come on, dude. All right, that's easy. See?
Nate's just a little bit there. The snake's always.
All right, so how'd camp go this time for this
Brilliant.
fight?
It was great.
Brilliant.
It was great. The fight week of last one, we had a fire at Victory MMA.
That's right.
And that definitely threw a wrench in things.
Yeah.
But within a month, we got the new location open.
Yep, right over here.
Literally, and within that week of signing the lease agreement and everything, they got all the mats in there. They got everything set up within a week. So we were back at it within a month, back to training with all my Victory fam. But
Yep.
that month that we didn't have Victory was a very awkward month. And I say awkward because I had to go to like 4 to 5 different gyms every day.
Wow.
And not everyone's as welcoming as the others. But yeah, we got through it. We made the best with the situation. But Victory strong, baby. We got back within a month. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Jocko. Appreciate you guys.
Love it, dude. And that's who you fight for or with is Victory, right?
I fight for, and I will say I'll fight with Victory. We're Victory strong.
Love it.
The best team I've ever been a part of.
Love it, dude. Absolutely love it. Okay, so the camp, how long was camp for this one? How long did you train for?
You remember last time, I pretty much live in a camp.
Yeah, it's true.
I just try to, like I said, I got nothing better going on.
Yeah.
So I just constantly training, and so if you want to get, technically I've been, I guess, in a camp since December, but
Okay.
after this last that February 23rd fight falling out, I took like a little bit of a 2-week slowed down training period, tried to let my neck heal.
Yeah.
Went and got some stem cells in that, and got that taken care of. But yeah, basically, other than that slow 2 weeks, I was still doing some cardio stuff and some bag stuff, but yeah, I just took 2 weeks off, but camp's going good. Been in camp for a
Beautiful.
little bit.
And the fire at Victory, was it right before the last fight? Is that when it happened?
Yeah, it was literally fight week.
Fight week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which was tough. Luck. I mean, I didn't have an opponent, so I wasn't fighting. But like, with John and Audric, they were
Yeah.
like still cutting weight, so we had to find them a sauna and all this other stuff. And we're sitting there being those guys at 24-hour fitness, hitting pads with AP and stuff like that, doing the sauna stuff. So it was a little chaotic, probably more chaotic for them.
Dude, I'll bet. It's chaotic enough when your gym's all rolling smoothly, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But to lose the gym the last week of the freaking fight, it's nuts.
No, it was definitely something for sure. But,
Yeah.
We live and we learn.
And by the way, just so you know, I've got a infrared sauna here at Real Deal Wellness. So Real Deal Talk, the podcast studios in the Real Deal headquarters, we just opened a wellness center. So all my fighters out there, we now have a 150-degree infrared sauna here at Real Deal Wellness. Just so you know, in case you guys need to help losing weight or cutting weight.
And if you guys have never done the infrared sauna,
Oh, yeah.
you need to treat yourself.
It
That
is
thing
phenomenal.
is crazy
Oh,
how
yeah.
it helps with recovery.
It's ridiculous.
And I noticed you have your compression leg.
Yep, compression therapy.
Those things help a lot.
Yep. Not only that for the legs, but what the jiu-jitsu guys are doing, they're coming in for the arms. So I have compression for the arms
Oh,
from grappling all the time.
I never even thought about
Yes,
that.
dude.
I've never even seen them. So.
Yeah, the grapplers,
have to
that
hit
is
that
the
up.
number one thing for recovery is compression for your arms. So we put it all the way up both arms, and it completely compresses.
That makes sense. I stopped grappling though, so we don't need it.
I love it, dude. All right, let's get back here. I want to recap for the fans and everybody watching this. And I talk about this a lot, how what you guys do as fighters and the amount that you train and the literally the blood, the sweat, and the tears. It's just not a normal thing for a human being to do this. What is it that drives you to fight? Like, why do you keep fighting? Like, what keeps that fire in your belly? Why do you do what you do?
I'll give you a different answer than last time.
Come on. People want to hear it, dude.
For me, obviously I like to do it. It's something I'm passionate about. I enjoy. I've always been a sports guy. I enjoy competition, but also now I find myself fighting for the people that believe in me, fighting for the people that love me, that put effort into me, that wanted me to be prestigious in life. So now, I guess you could say that's why I fight for the people that have supported me. I don't necessarily have to fight. I could go and probably coach and do fine doing that.
Right.
But I want to test myself and prove myself right and prove everyone else right. These last 2 years have been pretty difficult. I lost two of my best friends, and these are like childhood friends that I've known for 20 plus years. And they're both people that supported my training. When I first started training, it was weird. I got a lot of weird feedback. People thought I was doing karate. People were talking shit in my hometown, and it was just, it's different. And my two best friends in particular were always the people that were like, yo, this is dope.
Yeah.
Keep going. They were my first jiu-jitsu tournament. Both of them were there. Like, they've been mini tournaments. They used to come to just watch me train. And now I could say they're a big part of why I still.
How do they pass?
They over this fentanyl pandemic that we're in, they were both caught up in a certain way of life, and they're actually on the way out of that life, and then minor slip up, and this fentanyl stuff is no joke.
Yeah.
And it's everywhere, and it's really a huge problem right now we have in the U.S. So they unfortunately just got a hold of the wrong stuff, and it happened to be fentanyl.
And both in the same year?
So it was, within a year. Nick was September, and then a year later, Travis, he passed. It was in July.
Wow.
So it was,
And
these are two of my, people say they're best friends and all this. These were my brothers. These were two people that were there for me more than anybody was. Like when my mom passed, my friend Nick and his brother Todd were literally there that night to come and pick me up, and their family, the Williams family, who I owe my life to, they're there. They wanted me to move in with them. They were there to support me and just have my back, and that's why it's one of the harder things I've dealt with is losing Nick and Travis for sure.
So how much do you fight for them in particular?
Every day,
Every day.
every day, you know. And I was doing this before I lost them, but now since I lost them, it's even more motivating. And you know, I my friend Nick, he was always on my ass in a good way, and I just hear him in my ear when I'm wanting to quit or give up. I just hear him, "Come on, pussy, come on, pussy." That's what we used to ride dirt bikes, and he always used to hit everything first. We used to hit huge jumps, and he would hit everything first, and he would tell me, "Stop being a pussy, stop being a bitch." And that's what I hear him. So the 24th, when I'm in there, I'm hearing his voice. I'm hearing Travis's voice the
Come
whole
on.
time. So
Wow. Unbelievable. And how about, you mentioned mom. How long ago did she pass away again?
she passed away in December 19, 2008. So I was just 15.
How much do you fight for her?
That's every day.
Come on.
That's getting out of the beds for her. You
Yeah.
know? I don't. She took a huge chance with me and put a lot of time and effort into me. So I would never disrespect her by not being anything other than trying my best and to be successful and do right by her.
Yep.
So yeah, she that's mandatory. Like
Mandatory.
that was like, yeah. I don't even know. I don't even think about that. That's just everything I do is for my mom, 100%.
And when she raised you, how much was she just there for you? Would she just?
So it's actually a crazy story, and we definitely don't have the time. But so
Give me a quick.
when I say mom, she was actually my grandmother. I was adopted by her at 6 months old. My biological mom liked to party a little bit too much.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it at that. And so her and my grandfather adopted me at 6 months, and not just me. They adopted 3 of my other siblings and then 3 of my cousins. So it was a total of 7 of us in one household. And she did this literally 2 weeks shy of retiring. She was 55 years old. So she had a good life. She was in real estate. She made a shit ton of money, had a bunch of good houses. She was literally getting ready to just set sail. She bought a house in Mexico. She was ready to just relax. And gets a call from CPS. Hey, we got 3 of your grandkids here. And then she's like, I'll take them. And then literally, no exaggeration, 2 weeks after that, gets another call for 3 more of her grandkids.
You're
Yeah.
kidding me.
Yeah, she had 2 daughters, and both of them like to have a little too much fun.
A little too much fun. Wow, dude. Your grandma, my
Yeah,
gosh.
so she was
Crazy.
like I said, she set the standard pretty high. So I definitely can't be a piece of crap person because I had her raising me. So.
Talk to me about the core values. Give me some core values that she instilled on you early. What did you see?
You know what's funny? Well, it's not funny, but it's crazy. One of my earliest memories with my mom is we're outside of a donut shop, and I see a guy eating out of a trash can, and I'm like, Mom, like, what is that guy doing? I'm like 5 or 6. She's like, well, baby, that guy's homeless, you know, so he's just trying to find some food, and you know, just trying to do what he can. And I go, man, that's like, why? What do you mean homeless? I just couldn't understand it. And she goes, you know, long story short, she's like, you know, baby, like, life is hard. It's a lot of work. But if you want to be a bum, it's pretty easy. You just don't do anything. If you want a hard life, or if you want a good life, it's going to be very hard, and it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of effort. So realize, what life do you want to live? Do you want to live that life, or do you want to live a good life? And I go, of course, well, good life, Mom. And she goes, all right, good. Now go grab the donuts. You know, go do this.
Yeah.
So she instilled on me from a young age that you get what you put in. And one of the most important things that she taught me is treat people the way you want to be treated. I always get people telling me, like, oh, Nate, you're so nice, so kind. I'm just like, no, I just treat people the way I want to be treated. It's just that simple. Life's a lot easier to get by when you're not an asshole,
Right.
I think.
Yeah.
You know? So
Man.
those are 2 core values that I think she instilled in me, and I'm very thankful, because I think respect and honor is a thing of the past now,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
big time.
And it's really sad with our youth nowadays. It's just like, kids are just rude, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I held the door open for some lady the other day. She's like probably like early 20s, and she just like walked by, and I was just like, oh, you're welcome. And she's just like, oh, am I supposed to thank you? And I was like,
Oh, gosh.
common courtesy, you know. But thing of the past, unfortunately. But this is the day. This is the day and age we live in.
Yeah,
you know?
dude.
So it's
We could
like,
go. We could go on. We could do an entire
Yeah.
podcast on this.
Yeah,
So
don't get me started on that.
your
I won't
opponent,
finish.
you know anything about him?
Mr. Marquise Black. I know he's I get to some an intimidating figure.
Oh yeah.
And
Okay.
He likes to come forward and throw hands, and he's game. He's a game opponent, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm very
Yeah.
excited about
You
it.
think you match up well?
I think I match up great for him.
Yeah.
Here's I'll let you in on a secret, Marquise. I'm gonna meet you in the middle, and we're gonna stand. I ain't shooting a takedown. You heard it here first. So that's
I got goosebumps,
a
dude.
lot. A lot of people just associate, especially with that last great interview we did.
Yeah.
They just associate me with jiu-jitsu, but I don't need jiu-jitsu.
Come on, dude.
I don't need it.
Let's go. Hey, I'm riled up, bro. This is the first interview, and I got goosebumps. I'm riled up. Snake.
Oh, it's gonna be a good one.
You're laying hands.
Harvey did a good job matchmaking. You know.
You're throwing some hands.
Oh,
Right.
I'm gonna meet him in the middle. He fought Mr. TikTok last time, and I thought, honestly, I thought it was an early stoppage. If you watch, I can't think of his name. I hate to call him Mr. TikTok.
Yeah.
If you watch his fight with Eric Silva, that guy could take a little bit of a licking.
Yeah.
And I think with his fight with Marquise, they gave Marquise they gave him the bone, and they gave the dog a bone. And
Yeah.
Mr. Lehman stopped a little prematurely in my mind. I think Mr. TikTok still had more in the tank, but it is what it is. But Marquise thinks I want him to do that same thing. I want him to come forward. I want him to throw that heat. I want him to come.
Yeah. Bring
with it. Yeah.
Bring it on.
Because I'm here. I'm ready.
Come on, dude. Let's go.
Eager for it.
Yeah. And listen, with Nick and who's your other guy?
Travis.
Nick, Travis, and Mom's in your corner. Are they literally in your corner? Forget it.
For sure. Yeah.
It's over. Let's go. Oh man. Snake the Nate, ladies and gentlemen, we could go on forever. Dude, I appreciate you, man. I can't wait to see you fight. Was it Marquise?
Marquise Black.
Marquise Black.
Strong
Get ready,
name.
man.
Strong name.
Strong name. It is a strong name. All right, dude, let's do it. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate
Real
you.
Deal Talk. Snake the Nate. Let's go. Come on.